Hi and welcome to the Oyster Academy top 3 news of the day. The top 3 news are: Maharashtra government and UK IBC signs an MOU. Vice President to launch Elements on 5th of July. This is the first Indian social media super app. And third is AIR starts its first ever Sanskrit news program called as Sanskrit Saptahiki. So let's look at the first news. Maharashtra government and UK IBC sign an MOU. So a memorandum of understanding was signed virtually on 4th of July 2020 between the non-profit organization, which is UK IBC, that is UK India Business Council, and the MIDC, Maharashtra Industrial Development Corporation. Now MIDC is Maharashtra government's premier agency for industrial infrastructural development. The MOU will help in strengthening the collaboration of Maharashtra government with the businesses in the United Kingdom, and it will also proactively improve the business environment in the state. A virtual roundtable discussion was also conducted in which future investment plans in Maharashtra were discussed. These plans, of course, considered the post-COVID-19 and the fact that we need to achieve Atmanirbhar Bharat. Of course, Maharashtra was found as top destination for improved business environment in its annual Doing Business in India report by the UK IBC. So what is this UK IBC? This is headquartered in London and was founded in 1993 specially to foster, promote and increase the business relations and bilateral trade between the two countries, that is UK and India. Now, apart from working with central government of India over the last couple of decades, UK IBC has worked successfully towards strengthening the business relations of the UK with the state governments of India. So UK IBC directly gets in touch with state governments of India and tries to make any trade agreements. Alright, so Maharashtra government has actually signed an MOU. This is going to help the Maharashtra government a lot. Second news is Vice President is to launch Elements today, that is on 5th of July, and this is going to be the first India social media super app. Now, as the number of social media users in India has increased significantly, especially after the introduction of 4G technology, we needed a homegrown made in India social media application. And the problem that we were facing till now is that there were rising concerns which were related to the privacy of data and data ownership. Now, with more than 500 million social media users in the country, and the numbers are only increasing, plus under the inspiration of spiritual leader Sri Sri Ravi Shankar, who is the founder of Art of Living, more than 1000 IT professionals came together to develop the first made in India social media super application. This application is called as Elements, that's ELYMENTS. So this is to be launched today, that is 5th of July 2020, and of course many other dignitaries are likely to join the launch event. Now, as per media reports, the application has already been downloaded around 2 lakh times and has been crowd tested for several months. So the application is developed by Sumeru Software Solutions Private Limited. The company has claimed that it will never share user data with any third party, and the data of users of the Elements application will be stored in India. So the Elements was designed in fact by combining the best and popular features of commonly used social media applications like Facebook or Instagram, even Twitter. Now the application will be available in 8 Indian languages. In upcoming months, features such as audio-video conference calls or public profiles for users to follow and subscribe, even a secure element payment system will be updated. Right now it is just for maybe looking for a few videos or sending messages. That is all that it is being used for. But the concept behind this is that we need to have one single application like what is found in China, where they use WeChat. So instead of WeChat in China, we are going to use Elements in India. And the best part is that as per the users or as per the makers of this app, they have decided that and they have disclosed the fact that all the data for Indian citizens who would be using this app will be stored in India, and there is no one else that they would be selling this data to. So the third update is that AIR has started its first ever Sanskrit news program called as Sanskrit Saptahiki. So from 4th of July, All India Radio, the news channel, will be broadcasting its first ever news program in Sanskrit language for about 20 minutes duration. All India Radio has named the news program Sanskrit Saptahiki. Now, this program will be broadcasted every Saturday. Repeat broadcast, of course, will be available on Sundays. Now, the news program will have the following components. It will have something called as a Sukti. This will be the opening segment. It will be in the form of a shloka, which is a quote from Sanskrit literature, will be explained in this segment as a slok. Then we have a prasang, that is a story from Indian epics or history or from the art and culture field of India. Then we have Saptahiki, that is top news of the week. Then we have Sanskrit Darshan, that is news from the world of Sanskrit. Then the next point is Gyan Vigyan, that is an interview with a prominent Sanskrit language literate. After that we have Ek Bharat Shrestha Bharat, which is Sanskrit to Hindi translation of 5 commonly used words. And last we will have Anvikshiki, that will be the closing segment in which the focus of India's culture and tradition and even major historical events of the week will be covered. Now, on 4th of July itself, DD News has completed 5 years of the continuous broadcast of Sanskrit news magazine called as Vartavli. Modi ji congratulated DD News for the successful completion of 5 years. So those were the top 3 news of the day. Thank you for listening.